Hello and welcome to nature fireworks. Trust me, you're used to political fireworks, but today we are doing something completely different. I'm your host, Faith Shikanga, and a big thank you to our lovely viewers for always tuning in at Selassie TV. Now today, away from politics, we are taking you to nature. Currently, we are at a forest, and I am being met with somebody who is a biological enthusiast. Go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name is Christian. I'm a biologist from Germany. I'm actually here in Nairobi, at the moment in Karura Forest, for a week. It's my last day actually, and I'm here because of a research project we do with German partners and Kenyan partners.
Oh, nice. So far, how do you find Kenya? You've tasted ugali.
I've tasted ugali, and I kind of like it. We have something similar in Germany actually.
Okay.
So starch-based food without too much taste. So normally you eat it with some tasty sauce. I guess you do the same here.
Yeah, clearly. Now, I just want to know, maybe take us through some of the places you visited, Nairobi National Park, perhaps. How do you find it to be?
So this time, it's actually the third time I'm here in Nairobi, but always with the research projects couple of years ago already. And well, Nairobi itself, very interesting, very hectic, a lot of people, a lot of traffic, crazy traffic compared to the traffic in Germany. We have so many rules and people actually obey the rules.
Yeah.
And
Kenyans, we don't.
Well, it feels like they don't obey them so much, yeah.
Oh, really? So at Karura Forest, you're finding some peace, I presume?
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, I'm a biologist. I like nature. I can really calm down here in the forest. Yesterday we went to visit the Nairobi National Park. Saw some exotic animals, for us from Germany at least, very exotic.
Okay.
And I love that a lot.
Oh, nice. Any Swahili word you've learned so far? Mambo?
Mambo, yeah. Well, the main words I guess you learn as a tourist. Asante, asante sana, habari, mzuri.
Yeah, mzuri.
And so on. Ugali. Some simple main words.
Well, that's so courteous of you. Now, I do realize, it's like your love for nature, it does extend with agriculture. And
yes,
I get
indeed.
it that Calro are part of your partners in the organization that you deal with. So just want to know, maybe you can just give us an overview of what the Calro organization deals with.
So Calro, Kenyan Agriculture and Livestock Research Organization, they are one of our research partners in the project.
Yeah.
And to my understanding, obviously, I'm not from Calro by myself, but they are the cooperation partners.
Yeah.
Obviously, they work in research for agriculture and livestock, and they do research. They have their laboratories with different experts with different backgrounds. I assume biologists and food chemists and agricultural scientists. And research on different topics like agricultural pests, different types, strains of mice, for example, because our research project focuses on mice and other plants, obviously. And they do consulting for the farmers, to my understanding.
So it's part of the services.
Yeah, exactly. If they have issues with pests or diseases or something, they can consult Calro. They also deal with issues in the soil, do research on soil and so on.
Yeah, nice. Because if you ask me, agriculture is like the backbone of our economy in Kenya. So I just want to know, maybe, of course, you've mentioned of several a range of services being offered at Calro. So one would maybe want to know, as a farmer, how beneficial how beneficial do you think Calro is to just help Kenyans upscale their agriculture and livestock?
Very, very essential, I believe, to have such an organization in each country which has agriculture, which I believe is the majority of countries worldwide.
You've met farmers before? Kenyan farmers?
Yes.
And up close to them?
Yeah, at my other visits. So every time we visited here, we went out to small-scale farmers, actually, mainly maize farmers. This time we went to farmers at Makueni. The other time we also went to Kisumu, near the Victoria Lake. Visited there, saw some hippos, exotic for us as well.
Yeah.
And that was very interesting because back at home, of course, we sit in the laboratories or at the computer, do research, do protocols and so on. But it's very important to also go out to the field and actually see, meet and talk to the people and understand their type of living when you work in such a project.
Nice. And maybe just as we wrap up, you've realized, okay, you've met these farmers. Do you think that one thing that you realize that these farmers are missing out on a certain step when farming that might lead to low production? Any missed steps you think as Kenyan farmers are doing?
Well, for that, to be honest, I don't know much enough about the farming practices in Kenya, because I also might differ from different areas in Kenya, and I've only seen a few. Our project focuses on mold on mice, and the mold, the certain type of mold produces some very, very harmful toxins, harmful for humans and harmful for animals. And our aim, together with the Kenyan partners, is to reduce the infection of the mice, and if it's infected, to find ways how to still use the mice, because you should not eat it when it's molded, because you then ingest the toxins.
Yeah.
And one of the main issues, but that I guess is known, you should dry it to a certain level, like never store like mice which is not totally dry, because then it's much more likely to get infected by mold.
Well, I didn't know that, but now I know. I really do appreciate that. Well, now, as we wrap up, I'm giving you a Kenyan name called Brayo. Can I say Brayo?
Brayo.
Yeah, Brayo. So anytime you come in Kenya, that might just be your name.
That's me. What does it mean?
Now, our viewers, you know very well what Brayo means. Somebody who is very faithful. It's a common name given to guys who are mostly very faithful to their partners, very committed. And these Brayos are people who rarely would tell a lie in a relationship. Yeah, so that's your name.
Okay, that's me.
You're Brayo?
That's me.
Okay. Nice. So to our lovely viewers, I cannot thank you enough for always tuning in at Salasia TV. Now that is all we had in store for you today. Always stay tuned at Salasia TV for more updates. We'll always keep you in the loop about the latest happening, especially in the political sphere. I've been your host, Faith Shikanga, and it is bye-bye for now. Tell them kwaheri.
Kwaheri.
Kwaheri means bye.
Bye-bye.